I did not have a conversation with Caylee after that. Now, George had a conversation with her in the morning, because she was there in the morning, had breakfast, did the normal stuff.
No time here, though?
Nope, none at all.
Okay.
And that was every time her and I would talk, that Caylee wasn't with her or something, you know, there was something going on. That's why I think she's fabricated this whole story, so that she would justify to me why I couldn't talk to Caylee, because she knew that if it wasn't a reasonable thing, then I would say, where the hell are you? And I'm coming to pick Caylee up because something's wrong. I lost my granddaughter, okay?
Caylee, we're looking for you.
I lost my granddaughter.
Listen to me.
You guys
let
were
me-
so good the first 4 days. You guys were so good at coming to the house and everything. And then it stopped. No one came from missing persons. No one came from anything. We're in the dark. So we're a grieving family, frustrated as heck, because I didn't even care where Casey was at. I still don't care where Casey's at. All I want is Caylee back. Do you understand that?
Same day, police commence a second interview with Casey's former fiancé, Jesse Grund, the man she accuses as little Caylee's biological dad. A claim, like everything else, that turns out to be a lie.
Do I believe it's possible that Caylee did have a nanny and Casey lied to her enough about her family that she thinks that she's protecting them right now? That she thinks she's protecting Caylee? I don't see why not. We can all tell that from the last couple of years, Casey is a very effective liar. I think I'd use the word diabolical to describe the way she lies.
The month of August kicks off with real-life CSI swarming the Anthony home, seizing multiple bags of evidence, including 2 gas cans Tot Mom allegedly stole from her own family.
I called my wife and I said, hey, guess what happened today? She says, what? I said, someone broke in our shed and stole the gas cans. She said, you're kidding me. I said, no, I'm not joking. The reason I'm bringing that very specifically is I have thought, or I've caught my daughter, I know she's been taking gas, using it. Because I could see that in her car, on the side of her car, I could see spill marks. When you spill gas on a car, it leaves a mark. Many times I confronted her about it. I said, listen, if you're using it, I don't care. Just put it back. I don't care. Well, while she's in her room, she shouts out to me. She says, oh, by the way, I talked to Mom. I understand something happened here at the house. I said, in reference to? She says, oh, the gas cans. And I said, yeah. I said, isn't that something? Oh, yeah, Dad, that's terrible. So me being this investigative thing come through, I know my daughter's not leveling with me, and I know what she's done in the past.
My gas cans were stolen on the 24th of June. I mean, there's a report about that. They just wanted to come in, and they're lining everything up. They're doing a thorough investigation. But I said, whatever you guys want to take from my house, you want to take the shingles off the roof, I don't care. You do what you need to do to bring my granddaughter back.
When we come back, Mom Casey takes cops on a wild goose chase, delaying the search for her little girl. Grandfather George tells police about an angry confrontation with Mom Casey over the gas cans, with Mom Casey fighting to keep her own father far away from the trunk of her car.
I said, hey, Case, you know in the back of your trunk of the car we got these metal wedges you put underneath your wheel of a car if you jack your car up so it doesn't move? I said, hey, I want to get that one out of your car because I have one already in the garage. I want to get that other one because I want to go ahead and rotate your mom's tires over this weekend. In case you're not home, I'd like to be able to do it. Oh, Dad, I'll get it out for you. In case I got an extra set of keys, I'll go in the trunk and get it. So her and I got a little verbal thing.
She didn't want you going.
She didn't want me going in the trunk of the car. So as I'm getting ready to go out through our inner garage door before I open up the big garage door, she just blows right past me. Dad, I'll get your thing. She said something very crude to me that I don't appreciate. So as I'm walking out the garage with her, I'm walking at a pretty decent pace, and she's almost running out to her car. She says, Dad, I'll get it. I know where it's at. I said, Casey, I'm capable of reaching inside your trunk of your car, unbolting that thing, because when I bolt stuff down, I crank it down. And she says, Dad, I'll get it. As I'm walking, I just get back where the passenger rear taillight is to her car. She throws open the trunk. She said, here's your effing cans.
August 4, George and Cindy sit down for more police interviews, and it's all caught on video and audio tape.
I think that Zanny at this point was a real person in the beginning, but I think Zanny is now whoever's watching Caylee. In my mind,
Transfer the
the
responsibility.
name, yes. So I think she refers to, I believe,
Do you think we're spinning our wheels looking for a Zanny?
I'm not sure, but I have two theories, and I'll share that with you. I think Zanny could either be Amy or Jesse at this point. It just seemed like, from our perspective, all it seemed like from day one, you guys were building a case against Casey as a murderer. She's not a murderer. One thing I know is she loves that child.
90% of the time or more, it was my wife watching our granddaughter. You know, very few times did I actually watch her by myself because of scheduling.
She was almost more of a mother figure than Casey?
Yeah, I think it happened from the day she was born, as a matter of fact. I don't know if my wife shared that with you guys or not, but the day that she was born, after they got done cleaning my granddaughter up and stuff like that, who they hand her to was my wife, and my daughter is always...
Harbored ill feelings?
Yeah, there's been some toughness right there, yeah. Yeah, she's thrown that in my wife's face a few times, yeah, to be honest, she has. She said, seems like Caylee goes to you guys more than she does to me. Well, it's not that we're trying to take her away from her, just that we're there. We're constantly there with that little girl, you know. She sees us every day. Did she ever call my wife Mommy? No. Did she ever call me Daddy? No. It's always been Jojo, Grandpa, Papa, or something like that.
But you played a strong parental figure.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I want the best for that little girl.
George Anthony's timeline of events reveals the last time anyone interviewed by police saw little Caylee alive.
On the 16th is when I actually saw Casey and Caylee together. They're both leaving with backpacks, and so my daughter said she was going to work, and she was taking Caylee to the nanny, to the babysitter. But I know it was 10 minutes to 1 because I was watching this Food Channel thing that I watch between noon and 1 o'clock. So I'm positive that I know for a doggone fact.
Cindy Anthony admits she takes clothes, pants, boots from Tot Mom's car and washes them, all before that frantic 911 call. She leads investigators back to the Anthony home again, this time CSI seizing pants, skirts, shirts, jeans, all belonging to Mom Casey Anthony.
The FBI is assisting us with the examination, and we're using their lab in order to submit our evidence and our information. They will return that information back to us when they are ready, and obviously when they're done with the examination of those items. We also have our federal law enforcement FDLE lab as well as assisting in that effort, and we will continue to monitor that information and progress as we receive those results.
After several jailhouse phone calls and videotapes released, Casey Anthony refuses all visits with family.
It was very difficult for me not to go see her today, but I think it's in Caylee's best interest. I think it's for her safety, because those recordings are, the videos are public, can be public record. So it was a very hard decision for me, but it's all about Caylee, and it's all about her safety. So as much as I wanted to go see Casey today and visit with her, I couldn't.
August 8, Mom Casey rejects a visit from her own brother, Lee Anthony.
Do you think your sister is being truthful? To the best of her ability right now, I do. Frankly, I wouldn't still be here if I didn't think that she was trying to cooperate with me.
August 9. Not only does Casey Anthony refuse to cooperate in the search for Caylee from behind bars, it's Caylee's 3rd birthday.
Well, again, this is something that she needs to consider. We will continue to do everything that we can. It is frustrating. Again, Casey is the key to this investigation. She knows what she did. She knows what time was the last time she saw the child, who she may have left the child with. Our concern is to find Caylee, going to be 3 years old on Saturday. That's our concern. What we need to do is receive information from Casey and nothing but the truth. We need that information. Caylee's birthday is on Saturday, on the Saturday the 9th. She deserves nothing less than to be home with her family.
Her birthday cake, party balloons, and her favorite meal, chili, all waiting. But August 9 comes and goes. Little Caylee still missing.
Have a small cake inside. We've got a number 3 on it, and we're going to light it. This is a tough day for us today. And if you guys have children, if you're grandparents, you're going to understand. These days like today don't come around very often. When they do, they mean more to you than anything.
And I still know my granddaughter's out there, and I know she's going to come home to us. So, you know, she didn't make it home by her birthday, but it's just a day.
Next, more on the desperate search for little Caylee.